Welcome to the Jones Center for Family here in Springdale, Arkansas. And tonight's hockey matchup featuring the visiting Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on your Arkansas Razorbacks.
Welcome to the Jones Center here in Springdale, Arkansas. We're back after a 2-week break for the Arkansas Razorbacks as we're set for a matchup between your Ice Hogs and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Alongside me here is Corry Porter and Rich Sanders. Matt Martens on camera. My name's EJ Sanders, and we're in for a stellar matchup, an age-old rivalry here in the ACHA between Nebraska and Arkansas. Very close series between the two, and we're looking forward to these matchups this weekend.
Yeah, it's exciting to see Nebraska coming in here, just 2-5, 2-1 on the season. Arkansas started a little bit slow this season, but it kind of found their way. Like you said, had a couple weeks off and really just didn't let their foot off the gas. Talked to Coach before the game a little bit, and he said they were full go during the off weeks and trying to keep them ready for these games this weekend.
Well, Arkansas introducing their starting lineups here. The Razorbacks forwards, as you will see here on your screen. Starting lineup will be the fourth line for Arkansas. Jason Gifford, Ethan Motor, and Braden Asher getting the start. And on defense for Arkansas will be Zach Kilgore and Brian Romero. Meanwhile, for Nebraska on the other end, they're going to start with their top three guys, Evan Detna, Nathan Weber, and Bobby Heiberg. And meanwhile, on the defensive side for the Cornhuskers, they're going to start Matthew Leslie and Walter Brandt. In goal tonight for both teams, Sam Haynes, a 3-1 record, a 2.34 goals against average, and a .925 save percentage with a shutout. And Alex Kopp on the other end, a 1-4-2 record, a 3.31 goals against average, and a .908 save percentage as we get set for the national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous night, o'er the ramparts we watch, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red there, above bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
The 5-3 Arkansas Razorbacks are set to go here at the Jones Center. Again, alongside me, Corry Porter, Rich Sanders, and Matt Martens. My name's EJ Sanders. Well, it's a packed house again, and these fans continue to show out for even a young Razorbacks team here at the Jones Center. We thought maybe it was an anomaly a little bit last year, but no anomalies here in Northwest Arkansas. One of two sheets of ice in the entire state, and these fans want to watch some hockey.
Yeah, it's always great to see the crowd come out, and they're loud, and hopefully this team gives them something to cheer about early. In the weeks past, it's been a while since we've heard some hog calls and some lower volume hog calls at that, so hopefully the team gets them going early and this crowd can get into it, and Arkansas gives their fans a show.
Center ice face-off here. Be taken by Arkansas. Denton on the near side wing. Motor loses the opening face-off back to Binkowski. Binkowski going to dump it into the zone, and the early possession here for the Cornhuskers. Arkansas trying to work it out of the zone. To the near side. Looking to break out. Chip pass to the near side. Arkansas on the puck. Arkansas trying to work it back in, and now here comes Nebraska back the other way. Haynes going to play it along. Haynes to Kilgore. Kilgore drops it off to himself near side corner. Up the near side boards, Asher just out of his reach, but Motor able to pick it up for him. Top of the circle, Ethan Motor not able to do anything with it. Back the other way come the Cornhuskers. A little back and forth action here to start the game. Romero chases after it between the wickets of the referee as he gathers it in behind the net. White on red for Arkansas, black on red the other way for Nebraska. Romero dumps it in towards goal, but not on goal. It's dumped back around the other way. It's going to be picked up on the far side by Vanook. Vanook wheels a centering pass to the near side. It's going to be fielded there easily. Arkansas looking for the puck. Back behind the net. On it there is Leslie. Leslie looking to work it out of the zone. It's going to be chipped up to the near side. Book on the puck. Book looking to dump it back into the zone. Fielded here cleanly by Leslie. Leslie behind the net. Vanook pressuring him to the far side. There's Quevedo. Quevedo drops the pass off as Arkansas looks to work it out. Work it off the sticks of the Cornhuskers. Nice clearing attempt there by Haynes, and Arkansas does get it out of the zone. On the ice here for the Cornhuskers, playing it back into the zone there is Pate. To the far side, Arkansas. Hershey settles it down. 18:21 to go here, first period of action. Arkansas on the puck. Cruz. Outlet pass, missed Vanook, and is stolen away by the Cornhuskers. I think it hit the linesman on the near side. Vanook still on the ice. A long shift for the Arkansas forward. He's still pressuring the play to the near side boards. Cornhuskers trying to work it out of the zone. Chapman, nothing doing. Far side now into the zone. Here come the Cornhuskers. Huskers dump and chase down into the boards. It's going to be Marolda. Marolda can't find the puck. Vanook still on the ice. Lifts one into the air, and he'll go for a change. This one comes all the way down. They don't blow it dead for icing. Nice hustle there by Gahudashvili. Outlet pass. Cornhuskers back the other way. A little tic-tac move. Arkansas steals it away momentarily as Rogers dumps it back to neutral ice. Gahudashvili can't run it down. Duenwald sees it skate under his stick. And here comes Rogers. Head of steam. 1-on-2. Fake shot. Fires a shot. Saved off by Kopp. Rebound still there. And Rogers is on the puck. Centering pass there into the skates of Chapman. Arkansas bank pass to the point. Here's Jantz. Jantz to Rogers. Near side. High circle shot. Tried to tip it in front was Chapman and it's saved. 17:20 to go. First period.
Good back and forth action here so far. A long stretch there. Arkansas couldn't get off the ice, but putting a lot of pressure on them. A couple shots so far. A good one there, but a good save by Kopp and no rebound given up.
Chapman wins the face-off to the near side. Duenwald looking for a target, couldn't find one, and here comes Zafransky out the other way. Zafransky into the zone. High into the air, end over end, and it finds its way back behind the Arkansas net. Jantz, nice little stick handling move around one, a little centering pass there, missed the stick of Chapman. He'll have to regroup. Chops one to center ice. Duenwald after a man in the zone, that's Rogers. Rogers able to clear it to the far side, and Arkansas on the ice, that's the 13th forward. Corey Warden, he's in, but he's offside. 16:52 to go in the first. Back and forth action here early there, Rich.
Good start for the Razorbacks. 2 shots on goal.
Face-off one back by Nebraska. Down into the zone. Chips up to the far side boards there. It's going to be Heiberg. Just missed him, and it does find its way to the Nebraska bench. Well, 16:44 to go. First period of action. This is a notorious series here at the Jones Center. Arkansas does have the better of Nebraska, as Nebraska's only 2-6 in this hostile environment that the Hogs present, and probably one of the more hostile ones they'll walk into, as Arkansas has really packed out the stands in recent years. The near side boards. Down the ice, it's going to come all the way down and blown dead for an icing. But really can't say enough about the support this program has gotten as they've grown, Corey.
Yeah, I mean, it's overwhelming at times. The crowd gets loud, and it is a factor here when they get going. You know, the other team definitely feels it. It's hard to hear. The momentum swings definitely come when you see that big hit or Arkansas finally get on the board after they've been fighting for a hard-fought goal.
Nebraska able to win that face-off against Patterson. Patterson up the near side boards. Shoved off there by Romero, and here's Patterson. Dumps it back into the zone. Settled down here. Back pass by Weber to the far side. Inlet pass here by Binkowski. He runs it down to the corner after his dump and chase move. Off the back of the goal, comes to the near side. Cornhuskers to the point. Leslie fires a shot. Doesn't find its way through the traffic. As Detna finds a pass to the far side. Has a man near side post. Patterson sliding after it, and the net comes off its moorings. As Patty goes sliding to the ice. And the 5th-year senior making things happen.
Take another look at that one. Just a nice play by Nebraska. Gets it in deep and just really turns it into a 2-on-1, but Patterson slides into his own net. A little bit of luck there, trying to keep him out of the net. Good defensive play by Patterson.
Got the stick flush with the ice and was able to make the play. Book on the near side now. Book going to stick handle. Book gets run down by a guy behind the net. The Huskers battling back there, and they'll come away with the puck. Bank pass to the point. Leslie on it. Far side. Has his D partner. Shot through traffic. Saved down by Haynes. To the far side boards, Gifford. Chip pass along. Nobody home. Book does run it down. Puck up on an edge. Bank pass to himself. Book's outlet pass is knocked down there to the far side boards. That was Heiberg. Heiberg dumps it back in, and Arkansas regroups to the near side now. Arkansas looking to break out. A high chip again. Finds Detna's stick. It's neutral ice. The Cornhuskers with the majority of the play here in the early going, as Arkansas is on the back foot. Down into the corner. Head of steam. Hershey able to gather it in after the misplay in the corner. Near side boards. Outlet pass finds Asher. Braden Asher into the zone. Just onside was Gifford. Gifford into the zone. Makes a big hit. Falling to the ice awkwardly there was Gregory Pate. Arkansas on it. Little wheeling shot there by Asher. Rebound there. Shot saved there by Kopp. Alex Kopp, the graduate, able to make a couple of big saves there. Rich?
He's up to 3 saves in the first 5 minutes. Nebraska keeping Arkansas at a little slower pace than the Razorbacks usually get off to in their own rink.
Face off one back far side. Arkansas on it. Janssen neutral ice, now back to his own zone, having to regroup into the skates of an Arkansas player looking to break out of the zone. Vanook whiffs on it there, and back the other way come the Huskers. Trying to line up a hit there was Jans. Got the stick across the body to the far side. Is a big hit is laid on by Kate Vanook. Oh, he absolutely laid out Bierenstrauch. We'll see if the physicality picks up now from both sides after a huge hit. Into the zone. Jans fires a shot there, and it does find its way out of play after the block. Well, big hits can make things happen in a game, and we might see the physicality turn up after this Vanook leveling a Bierenstrauch.
Good clean hit right to the chest. Good hockey play there. Yeah, that'll get your team going.
Nebraska to the near side boards across the red line, blue line offensive zone. Arkansas able to stymie that rush only momentarily. Down behind the net, Gahudashvili, outlet pass far side, Jans turns it back behind his own net, has Chapman there. Also has his D partner Rogers, turns the puck over, shot! It's blocked down in front by Chapman. On it here is going to be Marolda, back to the point, shot through traffic, nice sliding block, and back the other way comes Gahudashvili with Dornwald, high circle, fires, and it's saved aside by Kopp. Near side boards, Rogers. Far side now, Arkansas on it. Little slide pass across to the near side. Gahudashvili lost control of it, and back the other way comes Marolda. Well, some excitement here at the Jones Center early as the Cornhuskers dump it back in, and Arkansas gives chase. Lazily to the puck there was Romero. He's got a man in his hip pocket. That's Binkowski. Romero shields him off. Still has control of it. 13:33 to go. First period of action. Flipped up the boards near side. On it, here's Gahudashvili. He makes a stick handling move around one and gets sticked off the puck nicely there by Clover. Clover back behind the net now. Leslie on the puck. Leslie, a lot of ice time here in the first period for the Huskers on that top pairing. Borlas to the neutral ice. Centering pass finds Warden's stick, but he couldn't quite corral it. Borlas runs it down. No ice. Borlas on the puck. Safransky was in his hip pocket as it finds its way back to neutral ice. The Huskers dump it back in on goal. Nice save there by Haynes, flashing the leather. Kilgore, far side. Out of the zone, works its way out, and back the other way comes Arkansas as Brandt has to regroup. Brandt to the near side, Leslie's pass. Huge hit on the near side boards by Arkansas. Arkansas continuing the physicality here early. We have yet to see a real response here by Nebraska. As Warden does get loaded up now, as you see Nebraska starting to take the body instead of the puck. Trying to respond to some of the early physicality by Arkansas. And maybe setting the tone for the series. Romero to Kilgore, far side, working it out of the zone. Here's Warden. Warden to Patterson, round one. Warden, Patterson. Patterson through one. 2-on-1 into the zone. Borlas around him, man. Nice defensive play on the back foot. Knocking it out of the zone was the Huskers defender. That was Matthew Leslie again. All over the ice here in the first period. Leslie, a lot of ice time. A sophomore defenseman from Aurora, Illinois, has an assist this season. Motor can't dump it into the zone. Detna, the leading point scorer, or I should say second leading point scorer for this team, but the leading goal scorer, has the puck. Trying to stick handle through traffic. He gets tripped up, no call. Arkansas gets away with one there. That was Hershey. Bank pass out of the zone, and another 2-on-1 given up here. Arkansas may make it a 3-on-2. Motor centering pass, nobody home. Just didn't look where he was passing, and Heiberg easily picks that one off. Back out of the zone, Hershey down on goal, right into the chest piece of Kopf. Easy save there. Nebraska to the near side. Bank pass. Looking for a target. Central ice. Arkansas able to take it away. Asher, nothing doing. Back the other way. Pate. Taking off of his stick. Book. Touch pass. Back to Book. Book and Hershey playing a little tic-tac-toe. Neutral ice. Not able to get it out of the zone. Arkansas able to steal it off the stick there of Caden Davis from Pierre, South Dakota. A couple South Dakotans on this Nebraska team, as you might imagine, due to their proximity to the southern northern state. 10:51 to go, first period. Easy save there by Haynes.
Yeah, take another look at that save. But yeah, Nebraska's hanging in this game. I feel like in the offensive zone, they're winning the races to the puck. And Arkansas looks a little bit flat-footed, but yeah, Nebraska's trying to get to that puck, but Arkansas with a couple of odd man rushes the other way.
Face off one to the side. Arkansas is going to take it into the neutral ice. They'll dump it in and chase. Into the zone. This is Carricker. Into the corner to the far side. Picked up there by Quevedo. He takes a hit there from an Arkansas player. Takes an awkward bounce on goal. Another centering pass there, and Vanook off the heel of his stick. Cruz trying to slam it through the traffic. Nothing doing. Jans into the zone. Vanook. Vanook deep in Nebraska territory, and Nebraska's able to cover it up. That's Alex Kopp. Well, Kopp is better than his record suggests. He's 1-4-2 on the season, and a 3.31 goals against average. He's kind of flashed a little bit here, early goal in here, Rich.
He's got a few saves. Most of the shots have been, though, right at him. I'd say the better opportunities have come down at the other end in front of Sam Haynes.
Yeah, Nebraska absolutely has been outplaying Arkansas at points in this period. 2-on-1 the other way. Just off his stick, though, and here comes Rogers. Rogers, neutral ice. Rogers through the traffic, near side. Here's Vanook. Vanook, a little toe drag move, finds his way into open ice, far side now. Arkansas settles it down. Jans, shot through traffic there, was blocked down at the point by McGinnis. McGinnis off the boards. Vanook, drop pass into the zone. On it here is McCray. McCray and McGinnis on the same line. To the near side. Jans off of his skate, and Arkansas has to fully retreat. He whiffs on it. McCray centering pass, finds McGinnis out front, and he scores. Ben McGinnis knocks it home. And just like that, the Cornhuskers are up 1-0. A misplay in the near side corner. I think that was Chris Jans. Could have been Ethan Rogers. We'll take a look at it. Yeah, it was Jans.
Yeah, just missed it. And then Cruz had a chance in front, but misplayed it as well. And Arkansas finds themselves behind early.
Had a chance to talk to Coach Keller Sims before the game. They had a 2-week break before this, and Nebraska just played last weekend. So right now we're showing that maybe the fresh legs aren't trumping the most recent playing time by these teams. Chapman on the puck, near side boards. Duenwald, far side. Hits the stick of Gahudashvili. He'll slow it down. Into the zone. Trickles past a couple of guys. Duenwald, a little head fake there. Got a man at the point. Centering pass there. Missed all of everybody. Gahudashvili far side. Dumped it along near side boards. Here's Duenwald. Duenwald has Chapman within. Chapman takes a hit. Back to the point. Romero, high circle. Fires a shot through traffic. Bounds around but misses the net wide. Duenwald on the puck. Duenwald, stick handling. Duenwald to the back post, has a man out front, fires a shot, trying to scramble for the puck. There is Kopp, and Arkansas gets met there. Duenwald is just getting mauled.
Yeah, Gahudashvili without a helmet as well. He's got to be careful. Couple helmets off. We'll see what they call this. The helmet's off, and if they're trying to pull him off, could be a fighting penalty and would end the night for one or more of those guys.
They're going to take Duenwald and Gahudashvili, I think.
Started with an excellent play in front by Kopp. 2 great saves to keep Arkansas off the board, and then pushing and shoving ensued after that.
Walter Brandt going to the box for Nebraska.
Let's see if we can take a look at what happened right after that.
Well, Brandt's just got a hold of his collar. I mean, I don't know what Duenwald's doing there except for being turtled up there because he can't get his footing. Not a stellar play, and Arkansas, I think, is going to get punished for this as Gahudashvili jumped in on the scrum. I mean, Duenwald's going to the box for getting absolutely manhandled there.
We'll see what they put up on the board. They haven't sent Gahudashvili off the ice at the moment, so perhaps not a fighting penalty, but when your helmets are off and you're throwing punches, at least by the looks of it, you know, he may get away with one there. Yeah, it looked like it started with a little bit of a cross check in front from Arkansas, and just a little bump there, but Nebraska trying to clear out the traffic from in front of their goalie, Kopp. Things just escalated from there.
Well, an unfortunate series of events here for Arkansas. Looks like they're going to be going on the penalty kill as Gahudashvili's minor hits the board. Patterson trying to reason with the referees here. So it's going to be a 10-minute misconduct, I think, on all 3 of them, and then an extra for Gahudashvili. Well, they'll try to solve it there in the penalty box. In the penalty area as the scorekeeper's table had some further questions about sorting all of that out, and I don't blame them as the puck is about ready to be dropped and one of the referees is not quite ready, so we will wait. 8:56 to go, first period of action. Arkansas's got to kill off a penalty, down 1-0. Arkansas has not trailed after once the first period has ended, I should say, this season. So we'll see how it goes here. They'll need a goal back just to keep that streak alive. But they've never trailed after the first period. It's kind of a weird way of saying that. Because they have trailed after the first period. Back behind the net, though, Cornhuskers on the puck. Little touch pass. Motor frustrating them, and Motor's going to come away with the puck, not able to get it back to his own zone. A big hit laid on by Motor. Just runs over Caden Davis. Down to the corner, the goal scorer, McGinnis. McGinnis pressuring Romero. He's got another man in his hip pocket. Down there fighting for it is Davis and McGinnis. Coming to help out a little bit is Dylan McCray. Shaking the boards on the other side are the fans, acting as the 3rd and 4th defenders down there. And it does freeze the puck. I think a great play there by Romero.
Yeah.
I mean, eventually you do have to blow that whistle. And
nothing wrong with killing time there, yep.
Great job. Brian Romero's really come on again this year. Big hit laid on there by Motor.
Another little bump, and they did change that minor penalty to Duenwald rather than Gahudashvili, so I believe it's Gahudashvili with the misconduct.
So Duenwald with the cross check in front that started it all, and then just took a beating going the other way. Gifford not able to win the face-off. Back to the point, laid off here near side. On it, there's Leslie. Down low, Detna. Leslie has a man far side, lays it off to him. That's Binkowski. Binkowski, outer hash, far side circle. Good heads-up play there by Hershey. He's just going to pin it against the boards and now tries to send it out of the zone. Gets caught up in the paraphernalia of Leslie and now caught up in the glove of Sam Haynes after the save. What have you seen from Arkansas so far, Rich?
I'm still trying to figure out the penalty down there.
Rich is baffled as ever. Arkansas looking to work it back out of the zone. Another shot towards net by Detna. Detna is a dangerous man in front of the goals. 7 goals this season so far. In only 10 total Nebraska games. They do have a tie this year, which I find interesting. Arkansas not able to do anything with the puck. Detna on it again, has a man at the point. Tough angled shot. Haynes is able to shut it down once, twice, and another cross check in front by Gifford. No call. Gifford gets away with it as he knocks Nathan Weber to the ice.
Yeah, just backdoor, and Sammy Haynes able to slide over. Had to make 2 saves on that one. Ultimately gets the cover in the freeze. Good puck movement so far for Nebraska on this power play.
Nebraska looking sharp here early. Lifted high into the air, neutral ice. And a big hit laid on. Cruz comes away with it. Cruz, the chip pass through. He gets hooked, no call.
Yep.
Oh, there is going to be a
Near
call
side
behind
ref.
the play. Wow. The behind the play ref saw it from all the way back here, and Arkansas is going to have a minute 51 on the power play once they kill off the 4-on-4. So to the box goes Evan Detna. Gurney, Illinois native, 7 goals, 3 assists, 10 points. Not the guy you want to send to the box if you're Nebraska, or you want to see sent to the box, I should say.
Yeah, and Arkansas, great opportunity here. Just 9 seconds before they go on the power play. They've had a pretty potent unit in years past, giving some new guys an opportunity, mainly just because they got a bunch of new guys on the team. So 21, 22% on the power play. It's pretty stellar.
Yeah, Arkansas's power play and penalty kill adds up to over 100% so far this year. So that's what you want to see if you're a special teams coach. As Cruz takes the ensuing faceoff. 4-on-4 here for 7 more seconds. Stuffed into the zone. Chapman along. Here's Cruz. Cruz on the puck. Doing well. It's going to come out of the box and probably straight onto the ice. I imagine he's part of this unit. And nope, instead it's going to be Ethan Motor. Trying to send it down the ice. Hershey waves at it and it comes all the way down. After the clearance, weird bounce off of the boards, and here's Hershey to settle it down. 1:39 to go in the power play, 6:41 in the first period. Cruz near side. Cruz with the head of steam across the red line. Blue line, offensive zone, far side. Now Chapman, drop pass, finds Motor. Motor back to Chapman, settles it down on the backhand to the forehand. To the near side, below the goal line, finds Cruz. Cruz drop pass to the point, right on the money to Hershey. Far side, Vanook loads up a shot way out of the net to make the save. To cut down that angle was Kopp. Takes a weird bounce off of Stanchion, and after it the other way are the Cornhuskers. Into the zone. Zavransky pressuring Hershey. Hershey on the puck. He's got a stick right on him. Hershey back the other way. Hershey head of steam. High circle. Lost the puck into the corner. Pressured now by Pate. Pate knocks him off the puck momentarily, but Hershey still has it. Drop pass. Looking for Chapman. Chapman able to pick it free. Motor back to Hershey, and they'll regroup. 52 seconds to go in the power play. Here's Cruz. Back to Hershey. Tap pass near side. Settled down Vanook. Vanook looking for a centering pass in front, fires a tough angled shot. Motor back to Vanook on the outer hash, near side circle. Vanook a head fake once. Vanook back post pass, tried to hit a stick on the ice. That was Chapman, got it lifted at the last second. Waving on one there is Cruz. Comes to the near side now, Vanook. Vanook pressuring the play, and there's going to be a penalty behind the play as Ethan Motor.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're going to call a penalty or if they just blew it dead for the helmet being off. But yeah, Ethan Motor getting tied up behind the net there. They do look to be escorting. Looks like Jacobsma to the box.
They're going to take Motor as well. Don't really know what happened on that play. But coincidental minors there. It's going to take them both off, and the penalty boxes are getting a little busy. Kahudashvili is going to be greeting any Arkansas players that find their way in there for the rest of this period, as will Walter Brandt for Nebraska.
Penalty for Nebraska, number 15,
Trying to get the clock figured out, I believe.
You got to put the penalties on the board. So Detna has 28 seconds. It'll be 5-on-4 still. And those guys won't come out until those penalties expire. Now they're missing Motor's penalty as well. There they go. All right. 5:32 to go, first period. I don't know if they're trying to make it 4-on-3, what the deal is here.
That appears to be the case, which matches up with my graphic, so I have no problem with it.
We appreciate when the graphic matches up with what's on the ice.
Yep.
Signed E.J. Sanders. On the puck, near side, here's Book. 4-on-3 for 24 seconds to the far side. On it, here's Arkansas. This is Rogers. Drop pass. Here's Book. Book has a man near side. One-timer by Duenwald. Saved by Kopp. I think that one was going wide.
Nice play either way. Good puck movement by Arkansas. Yeah, they find Book right at the top there. Then a nice little pass across. Had a lot of net to work with, but
Duenwald on the face-off below the goal line. Stick handling here. Has a man back post. Lays it off for him. This is Book to Rogers. Penalty expiring. Another shot by Book. Tipped down by Borlas. No high stick. Thought they were going to blow it dead. Leslie takes a shot behind the play. 4 on 4 now as another tap pass through the traffic there by Rogers. Book to Rogers near side, and Rogers had a weak shot on goal, and Kopp was able to easily smother that one. Well, it's been Nebraska's period.
Yeah, I think so. They look to be winning the races to the puck. Arkansas has a few odd man rushes, but really it's all Nebraska, and it shows on the scoreboard 1-0. Arkansas been battling back for the majority of this period.
Face-off one back by Nebraska to the far side now. Got 4 on 4 action for 1:15. Oh, that one got caught up in the skates of Rogers, and another in between the legs shot there by Detna, and a nice save by Haynes. Patterson to the near side. Patterson fires a shot, blocked down easily there by Leslie. Leslie has been the premier defender today for the Cornhuskers. Rogers to Book. Book's got to settle it down. He just dumps it into the zone. Deep for Pate. Pate now. Outlet pass. He stood up there on the far side is Heiberg. Heiberg and Detna trying to work together, and Heiberg comes free with it. On his backhand. Lost control of it momentarily. And nice pressure there by Freeman. Freshman or sophomore Tanner Freeman. Making moves out there. 30 seconds to go. And the coincidental minors in the 4 on 4. Rogers has Patterson. Drops back instead. Ice is getting a little long in the tooth out there as here comes Jantz. Jantz stick handling, a nice stick check there off the puck, and here come the Cornhuskers back the other way. Trying to regroup. There's McGinnis, the goal scorer in this game. To the far side. Into the zone. Binkowski. He gets stood up at the blue line. Arkansas tries to take it back the other way. Chapman takes a board there. It's getting a little chippy out there. They can't call everything, and we're back to 5 on 5 action. Onto the ice comes Duenwald as Motor left the box. Arkansas on the puck. Cruz just trying to make something happen. There's 3 guys there to shut the play down, and Pate is on the puck. To the far side, McGinnis having trouble corralling that one, and Chapman's able to tie him up now. Scrum for it on the far side boards. Finally taken away here by Cruz. He'll just dump one to the near side corner. Arkansas with some scrappy hockey here late in the period. They're going to work it out of the zone. Under the stick of Jantz. No icing. Jantz right on it. Near side, Hershey. Back the other way, and Chapman gets it stolen off his stick. Back the other way. Here comes the Cornhuskers, and a weak backhand shot there by Bierenstrouch. Easily saved by Haynes. What about that save earlier from Sam Haynes?
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah, he's been working hard, and I feel like he had a little bit of a lull in the action. We are pretty even on shots, 9-9 by my count, which is a little bit different than what you see with Arkansas. They tend to outshoot their opponents pretty well, but Nebraska hanging in there and really taking it to the Hogs.
Gifford, outlet pass, missed the stick of Asher. Comes back into the zone, chasing after it there is Rogers. Sean Rogers with a head of steam out the far side. It's going to be settled down here by Quevedo. Into his skates, right-handed stick off the boards. Arkansas trying to work it back in. Hogs holding the line. Motor down there now, working after the puck. Shot through traffic there as it's blocked down in front. Romero, I should say, not able to get it through. Just a carnage at center ice and a big hit laid on by Romero. Well, like I said, you could expect to see more chippiness as an icing is going to be blown dead here. But Arkansas is really not able to get anything going in the offensive zone, Rich.
Now they've got the 9 shots, but again, the shots have not been tough saves at all for Alex Kopp.
Face off to the left. Shot towards the net. Can be saved down, or I should say it goes wide of the net. Arkansas on it here. Just trying to work it out of the zone is Asher. But it's stolen away. Into the zone, Weber gets upended. Is that Ethan Motor again? Romero. To Kilgore. Kilgore with the hit. It's stolen again off of Arkansas' stick, and another shot in front there is wide as Detna got a free look off the pass from Weber, who's the points leader for this team. Weber with 13 points this season, 8 of them assists. 5 goals to his name, and obviously with his line mate, scores a lot of goals, it's pretty easy to get assists. 1:18 to go, first period. Outlet pass. Here comes Patterson. Kyle Patterson turns on the Jets into the zone. Chips and chases. Gets cross-checked from behind. He's got to go recover his stick. As Detna makes a hit in the corner. Patterson running a guy down. Detna on the puck, stolen away by Borlas to the point. Touch pass over to the near side. Rogers in front. Patterson whiffed on it. Oh, he had an opportunity there in the high slot. It's going to come all the way down for an icing.
Good opportunity there for Arkansas. Patterson, once he got in the zone, he lost his stick, got cross-checked from behind, picked up his stick, tried to take a run at a guy, didn't quite happen, and and then fans on the shot in front. Not a great shift there for Patterson, but he'll shake it off and come back out.
Face off to the left of Kopp, comes to the near side. Duenwald on it after the face-off win. Duenwald to the high circle. Nobody on him, fires a shot high of the net. A golden opportunity for J.D. Duenwald as he makes another centering pass there. Shot saved by Cruz. Or Cruz made the shot, saved by Kopp, and back the other way come the Cornhuskers. Nice diving play there by Cruz to stop the odd man rush. Drop pass, 30 seconds to go in the period. Duenwald to the near side, tipped into the zone. Duenwald past one, tries to get past another one. J.D. Duenwald on the puck in the corner. Centering pass, Cruz not on it. Cruz back to the point. Rogers far side has Jantz. Jantz stick handles, back to Rogers. Rogers shot in front, saved by Kopp. Tried to tip it out of the air was J.D. Duenwald. Well, Duenwald has been a standout freshman for Arkansas so far this year. Only 3 goals and 1 assist so far, but it's just what he does off the puck.
Yeah, it was a nice play there. He just steps right in front. Tried to pick a corner, but missed the net. But a good opportunity for the Hogs.
Duenwald again on the puck. 10 seconds to go in the period. Gets checked against the board on the near side. Far side now. McGinnis just tries to tip it out of the zone. Jantz fires one towards net. Comes bounding along. 2 seconds to go. Duenwald drop pass. Nobody home. And that does expire the first period of action.
And for the first time in 9 first periods, first intermissions, Arkansas will go into the dressing room with a deficit.
First time this season, like you were saying, that they've gone into this.
Well, like
dressing
you
room
said
with a
first.
deficit. I said that.
I just put it back into a sentence
Existence, yeah. That's great. Well, Arkansas having to face some adversity here early. 2 weeks of a break has obviously messed with some of their legs a little bit out there. They did look a little bit slower than this Nebraska team who looked relatively sharp out there.
Didn't look bad at the offensive end, but at the defensive end, all of Nebraska's best chances came off of Arkansas sticks.
Yeah.
And that's got to be removed from the Arkansas game plan.
Meanwhile, the goaltending has been good on both sides there, Corey.
Yeah, Sam Haynes looked good, just the 1 goal given up, but Alex Kopp on the other end pitching a shutout so far, a number of good saves, not a whole lot of rebounds given up, but Arkansas has had a couple of odd man rushes, but just really not able to get that good scoring chance on net, good defensive play, good back check, and like I said, Kopp isn't really giving up much. Arkansas is missing the net as well. One thing we talked about with Coach Sims previously was the volume of shots that Arkansas has versus the quality shots. You know, they're taking a lot of shots at net, but not a lot of them are actually hitting the net. So they're keeping 2 tallies. One, the total shots towards the net, and then the total shots that actually hit the net, and really trying to harp on that difference there and try to take better quality shots and make the goaltender work.
Yeah, if you looked at the expected goals in this game, I would imagine Arkansas is somewhere around like 0.3, 0.4, whereas Nebraska is at the 1 or more where they should be because they've had high-quality chances, and just shutting it down on this end of the ice has been Sam Haynes. So we'll see what they talk about in the dressing room and how they come out in the second period and what types of things they address as they get ready for the long change period. Don't go anywhere. Your Arkansas Razorbacks trail by a score of 1-0. Welcome back to the Jones Center here in Springdale, Arkansas, where your Arkansas Razorbacks currently trail by a score of 1-0 to the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Alongside me is Corry Porter and Rich Sanders. My name's EJ Sanders. Matt Martens on camera. Well, 2 weeks of a break has really taken a toll on these Razorbacks. Not exactly what we expected coming into this game, as Nebraska has taken full control of this game, and Arkansas looks like they're on the back foot.
Yeah, I think so. Nebraska's winning the races to the pucks. They're working a little bit harder, and Arkansas's had their chances. They have, I think, 11 shots to Nebraska's 9 shots, but they're not as quality of shots that Nebraska's getting. Talked about that a little bit at the end of the first period, but Arkansas getting their legs under them. They got a nice stern talking to in the locker room from Coach Sims, Coach Falls, and trying to figure out what to do here in the second period to try to get on the board and retake control of this game.
Arkansas has won 6 of the last 7 games in this series versus Nebraska, and right before Arkansas went on that 6-7 streak, Nebraska had won 6 of 7 in the series. So before Arkansas went on the streak, Arkansas was 5-6-2 in this series, and then after that streak Arkansas has been on, they are now 11-7-2 all time against these Cornhuskers.
And from the looks of the first period, I'd say Nebraska is every bit as good as Arkansas. I saw some things that I kind of marveled at. Bobby Heiberg racing back on defense and just basically blowing right past the Arkansas player to make a defensive play. And Nebraska's done a great job of limiting Arkansas's good chances. And at the other end, Arkansas has given Nebraska its best chances.
Well, center ice face-off coming soon here, as Nebraska is wearing the red helmets with the black shirts and the red, white, and red triple stripe on the sleeves and the bottom of the jersey. Arkansas, meanwhile, the Cardinal shoulder yoke with the white jerseys and the black helmets. As we get set to go into the second period, 5-on-5 action to start this period. Into the corner there, tough hit taken there by Heath Topel. Sorry, he's not on the ice now. That was Pate. Near side, Jantz. Jantz shot through traffic there. Saved down. Cruz in front trying to get a deflection there, Corey.
Yeah, Arkansas starting off strong. First 17 seconds at least, getting a shot towards net, and looks like Nebraska's going to get a quick change here.
Really helps out the team on the other end. Arkansas's got to be careful not making a change here. It's a coaching decision. I know it's only 17 seconds into the period, but you could get caught in your own end here in this second period. And we've talked about it all the time, but if you look at the benches on the far side, you'll see that they are mostly in your team's offensive zone, so it's very hard to get a change. You got to get it really deep in the other team's half. Yeah,
this neutral zone a little bit pinched, so it's something Arkansas is used to and try to use to their advantage, but Nebraska's been here enough. It's something they talk about at least when they come out for warm-ups. They'll notice it and got a plan for it, and just one of those things.
Cruz off the face-off shot, blocked down and easily saved. Sean Rogers with the block shot there, and then Kopp just covers up the loose puck.
Nice quick shot off the face-off. Good save by Kopp.
Face-off to the right. Chapman to take it here. It's going to be one to Cruz again. Cruz, quick shot again. Just kind of whiffed on that one. Now Duenwald on the puck. Below the goal line to the far side. Duenwald with a head of steam. Going to go for a skate. And it's going to be blown dead for an offside. I don't know about that. Looked rather close to me, but I'm not the one on the ice making these calls. And so far today, I think the linesmen and the referees have done an excellent job. Much improved from the first few weeks of this season.
There's enough of them out there, so. Yeah, I think it was offside, barely.
Now Duenwald's got to be a little bit more careful with that, and that one's going to come back to the Nebraska zone after it was flipped out of play. So an offensive zone faceoff for the Hogs, and boy, this game is ground to a halt to start this second period. Getting a lot of work in with the pin here on the iPad there, Rich.
I needed it. Missed a whole period of practice.
Face-off one back by the Cornhuskers. Back behind the net on it, there's Pate. Pate to the far side, big hit laid on. Romero steps up again and makes a hit. Another shot by Patterson, saved down by Kopp. Out of the zone, out the far side. Kilgore with a head of steam, and he'll pick it up. He settles it down, touches up, and they're going to blow it dead. A penalty behind the play, a high stick. Don't know who they're taking. It's going to be Tanner Freeman. Not a good look for the sophomore from Florissant, Missouri, as he takes his first penalty minutes of the season.
And trying to see. He's the one that got taken down to the ground. Not sure what happened before or after that, but.
Face off, one back. Here's the Cornhuskers. Detna to the point on the power play. To the near side, Detna, tough angled shot there. Doesn't find its way on goal and back around the boards and down the ice. Behind the net, Detna. They're going to work it out of the zone. Detna into the offensive zone. Big hit by Romero again. Not able to clear the zone, though, was Patterson. He took a spill into the boards. To the far side, Heiberg. Heiberg stick handling there. He's below the goal line. To the near side. Stick handling. Back to Benkowski. Tough angled shot saved down there by Haynes. To the far side now, Detna. Detna settles it down near side. Benkowski going to load up a shot blocked nicely by Romero. He has been noticeable on the ice for all the good reasons tonight. And here comes Kyle Patterson. Patterson takes an elbow up high. I mean, he took an elbow right across the neck area. I don't know what happened there, but Patterson is hurt. Arkansas got to regroup here after seeing one of their own go down. Patterson looks to be all right on the bench. He's just hunched over in pain. Outlet pass near side. Heiberg gets tripped up, no call. And here come the Cornhuskers. Into the zone. Stick handling shot there, wide of the net, comes out the near side. Book with a head of steam, along with his man. This is Asher. Asher chipped into the zone. Book on the puck, far side, fires a shot. It's blocked down nicely in front by McGinnis, who's the lone goal scorer in this game. 15 seconds to go on the penalty. Asher fakes a shot, has a man down low. This is Book. Book back to the point and just settles it down. This is Hershey, and that's going to kill off the rest of this time. 7 seconds to go in the Gifford minor penalty. And Arkansas is going to break it out of the zone. Sorry, that was Freeman in the box. They had the wrong number on the scoreboard. $16:50 to go, second period.
I'm going to go back to that hit that Patterson took. Yeah, kind of cut right across his face a little bit. Got him up high. Definitely could have seen a penalty called on that one, but.
Face off one back by Arkansas. They'll flip one into the air back to neutralize, and having a tough time fielding that pop fly was a Cornhusker defender. Centering pass finds Crew. Back post shot save. Kopp. Oh, robs him. Top shelf where Mama hides the cookies, but Kopp says, no way, not today, son.
Got to stick to that diet. Yeah, just couldn't handle the in pass and Duenwald. Yeah, Cruz just handles the bounding puck, and excellent movement across the crease by Kopp to keep Arkansas out of the back of the net. Good play by the Hogs and a better save by Nebraska.
6'4", 187. Easy to get across the crease when you're that tall. Bank pass off the boards, Rogers. Up the far side, Arkansas trying to keep the physicality up in this period, but Nebraska has answered well. 2-on-2 the other way into the offensive zone. Bierenstrouch's shot easily saved away, and back out the other way. Here comes Cruz, an odd man rush. Cruz with a man in the center, back post, and can't put it home as Duenwald. Oh, the time in the world. And back the other way comes Davis. Davis off the boards, down the ice, and that's going to go not for an icing. Jans touches it up before it hits the goal line. Bank pass to Rogers, his D partner. Rogers, quiet tonight, has found an outlet to Duenwald. Chapman's got to slow it down, lost the puck. Rogers on it again. Jans to the far side now, tipped into the zone by Cruz. They'll get a change. Cruz, Duenwald, Chapman off in favor of Kahutishvili, Borlis, and Patterson. Patterson's had a good game to this point, but he's not been able to capitalize on a couple of chances. Into the corner now. Brandt on the puck to the near side. Outlet pass. Stopped down. Arkansas on it. Kahutishvili. Kilgore shot through traffic there. Missed the net wide. To the far side now. Picked up there by Davis. Davis not able to get it out of the zone as Kyle Patterson's there again. Little centering pass. Hit a skate of a Cornhusker, and they'll get a change. Off the ice goes Caden Davis, and Arkansas is on the puck. Romero looking to break out. Stick handling. Bank pass up to Kahutishvili, and now to Patterson. Patterson into the zone. Stopping move. He gets molested there by another player as McGinnis is able to get it off his stick. Romero back into his own zone, has to settle it down. He gets picked off the puck there as McGinnis takes it again. Tough angled shot off the side of the net. Picked up here, Marolda behind the net, chasing it down into the corner. There's McCray. McCray, drop pass, has a man there. Centering pass for McGinnis, misses its mark. A big hit there, and McGinnis' shot saved. Rebound there, another big save by Haynes. 2 in a row, and Kilgore is able to knock him off the puck. Here is Patterson. Patterson, bank pass off the boards. Gahudashvili gets lined up, and it comes back into the defensive zone for the Cornhuskers. Arkansas going to look to get a change here. It's good to see Patterson back out on the ice. He took that big hit high earlier, and offside is Kilgore.
Yeah, that's the long change that we talked about. Arkansas got caught in a change, a little offside. Go back to that save by Sam Haynes. The Huskers working hard down low, and a good hit there. Oh, gets over, makes a save on that rebound. Initial save was nice, but really didn't control the rebound all that well and gave up that second chance opportunity, but able to make the save on that one as well.
This one flipped high, pop fly, and that's going to be an F8. World Series going on?
Oh, yeah. Good back and forth action here in the second. Nobody really taking control of the game so far.
Yeah, Nebraska definitely had the better chances in the first period, but Arkansas has responded. Back to the point now, breaking out, and it's a one-on-one the other way. This is Detna. Evan Detna's shot there is slid by Sam Haynes. I think it took a deflection off of Book, who was sliding across. Really hard to tell in real time, but when we look back at it, I think that's what we'll see.
Yeah, just a nice breakout here.
Just fooled Haynes.
Yeah, I think it got a piece of whoever was sliding in front of him there. And 2-0 Nebraska. Arkansas finds themselves in a big hole here in the second.
They'll talk about not taking control of the game. Nebraska has wrested control here in the second period. Gifford centering pass. Off the boards here now. Motor back to the point. Hershey settles it down. Hershey throws a shot through traffic there. Doesn't find its way on net. To the near side, Motor. Motor settles it down to the low circle. Motor behind the net now in the offensive zone. Motor drops a pass off, makes a hit on Jacobsman. Not able to clear the zone. Good job there by Arkansas at the blue line. Warden on it, lost it in his skates. Warden dumps it in. He takes a hard hit against the boards there by Pate. To the near side, and here comes the Cornhuskers with a head of steam. Heiberg, a stick handling move around one. The right-handed stick gets stood up there by Book, and Arkansas looks to work it out of the zone, but it's turned over again. Heiberg shot wide of the net. Arkansas near side, that's Cruz. He absorbs the contact, tries to work it up the boards, and does. On it now is Gifford. Gifford after the puck, drop pass, finds Cruz, high circle, back post now, has a man over there, a little touch pass back across. Arkansas gets it back, Yance stick handles, low circle, another stick handling move. Out of position is Kopf, tries to bank it in off the back of Kopf, and no, that net was off its moorings as it found its way by, and Arkansas will have to settle for a face-off.
Yeah, I want to see Yance take that shot. He just waited a little bit too long. Tried to get it in front. And it looked like Weber diving in front there. A little hand pass trying to get it back to his goalie, but knocked the net off and gets the whistle he was looking for. Yeah, Yance has to take that shot. He passed it off that first time, got it back, and just didn't shoot it.
Tough on the backhand there, but he's got to get that shot off as Cruz takes a hit up high, back the other way, into the offensive zone. Here come the Cornhuskers. They'll get stymied at neutral ice, and Arkansas settles it down. Yance to Rogers on the far side, to the left-handed stick of Yance. Yance to the right-handed stick of Rogers. They play a little tic-tac-toe into the zone now, gloved down by Rogers. Rogers, bank pass to the near side. That's going to be Zach Brown on the near side, but he's not able to do anything with it. Shot there by Yance on goal. Easy save by Kopf. Yance on the puck again at the point. Yance tries to work it through traffic, tipped it to the far side there by Carricker. Comes back up the near side boards, and Arkansas not able to hold the zone. Yance has to retreat, has Ethan Rogers with him. Rogers is Carricker near side, hits the tape, and into the offensive zone. Onside is Carricker. Carricker has a man on the back post, opted to keep it himself. Throws a low shot, kick save by Cobb. Near side, here's Rogers. Rogers loads one up through the traffic, save by Cobb. Well, Arkansas starting to screen the goaltender a little bit more, but these shots are still not finding their way through Alex Kopf.
Yeah, I feel like most of the shots they've gotten so far have kind of been on rushes into the zone. It's a little bit different than Arkansas tends to play. They like to set up and move the puck. They don't get a lot of rushes like that, but, Kopf's standing tall when they do get in the zone and making those saves.
17-13 in the shot totals. Arkansas leading the way there. Arkansas this season is 5-1 when out shooting opponents. But right now they trail by 2 on the scoreboard. Shot there by Kilgore, couldn't find its way on goal. Bank pass far side. Trying to work it out of the zone. There's Davis, and he does work it by one-on-one into the zone. Here is Quevedo. His shot there is steered aside. The near side corner. Arkansas battling for the puck. Big hit laid on. Here comes Borlas back the other way. He takes a stick into the midsection. Borlas centering pass there. Hit Kahudashvili right in the skates. Drop past Kahudashvili. Far side corner. Now Kilgore. Kilgore on the puck, but just lost it out of the zone. He'll stand his man up. It'll be a one-on-one again into the offensive zone for Davis. His shot wide of the net. Kahudashvili over on the far side. Going to pressure the play. Does shut it down, and Arkansas regroups. Near side now. Borlas takes an awkward bounce off the heel of his stick as he dumps it in and chases. No icing here. Arkansas sees it, takes a weird bounce off the boards. McInnes deep in the zone. Far side, Leslie able to work it out the far side. Haven't called Leslie's name much here in this second period. Borlas looking for the puck. McInnes not able to gather it in as Kilgore regroups. Far side, Hogs can't break out of the zone. Some sloppy play in their own defensive zone. They look a lot better in the offensive zone, like Rich was saying at the first intermission. Here's Patterson. He lost control with it at the high circle. He'll just try to send it across the gaggle of Arkansas players coming onto the ice. Another shot through traffic. Kopp steers it aside. Blocker save, near side boards. Arkansas able to hold the line momentarily, but the Cornhuskers regroup. 10:30 to go, second period. To the far side, Arkansas trailing by 2. Centering pass is broken up here, and the Cornhuskers look to work it out of the zone. On it, here's McInnes. Across the red line, blue line. He'll chip one down into the corner. Hershey after it there. McInnes on the puck. He's on his backhand. Tries to work it up the near side boards. McInnes gets pressured there by Gifford. Down into the corner. Centering pass broken up, and now on the puck here's McInnes, and it's just left there. A miscommunication, and back the other way. Here comes Arkansas. Here's Freeman. He's got Gifford back post. Lays it up. Score! Jason Gifford tucks it home, and it's 2-1.
All starts on the breakout. Just a turnover here. Yeah, just a miscommunication. And coming the other way, Freeman. Perfect pass across to Gifford. Kopp just couldn't get there in time, and Arkansas gets this crowd on their feet for the first hog call of the night. And they get on the board and cut into this Nebraska lead.
A good starting hog call. I say that as they are a little out of sync. Far side now, Arkansas, a lot of energy just juiced into this building out of nowhere. A great pass across by Freeman, found the stick of Gifford. And Arkansas gets on the board, 2-1. Nebraska still in the lead. Another shot through traffic there, off the backboards. Arkansas trying to play it down into the corner. On it here, behind the net. It's going to be Pate. Pate up the near side. Arkansas trying to take it off of his stick. Arkansas a lot more physical than Nebraska in the early going of this second period. Nebraska did get a quick one against Arkansas to start this period, but Arkansas has responded in kind. Big hit laid on the near side. Weber's been on the receiving end of a couple of those here early in this game. Can't say it's early anymore. We're past the halfway mark. Into the zone. Hershey just onside. Hershey, stick handling. Another shot there. Asher not able to get it on goal. Far side. Duenwald, little spinorama there. Cruz able to get it to Duenwald momentarily. Stick handling there is Weber. Glove down at the blue line. Nice job by Yance holding the blue line. Arkansas keeps the pressure up and a tired line on the ice. Nebraska, Jacobsma. He gets pressured in the corner. This is Cruz. Cruz lost control of it. Down into the corner, Asher battling for it. Cornhuskers looking to work it out of the zone. This one up into the air. Arkansas pressures the play. They do keep it in the zone. On it, here's Hershey. Hershey gathers it in. Has Cruz ahead of him. Hershey to Duenwald. Duenwald on his backhand, stick handling through traffic, trying to squirt a pass through, couldn't do it. And Arkansas has to regroup as it comes out of the zone. And quickly to the bench goes Detna. Arkansas has a chance here as it's a 4-on-3 into the zone. Drop pass, a free shot for Rogers, saved right into the gut of Cobb. Arkansas could have caught 2 forwards going off the ice. That was Weber and Detna. who made a beeline for the bench once that puck cleared the zone, but Arkansas can't capitalize.
Yeah, a lot of energy from this Hogs team. Good play at the blue line, too. Able to keep it in the zone a couple of times on that last shift, but really trying to take it to Nebraska now. Still trailing by a goal, but you sense Arkansas feels something.
Duenwald's shot stung his teammate. That was Cruz. Cruz gets back to his feet. Back behind the net. Cruz after the puck. In the corner. Bank pass along now. It's going to be Brown. Brown for the Cornhuskers. Trying to work it out of the zone. The Cornhuskers. Very tired line they had out there. They were able to get it changed after the save. But Arkansas is keeping them on the back foot right now. Lots of offensive zone time here in this period for Arkansas. Bank pass up the near side boards as the Cornhuskers look to break out again. Scrum for it, near side boards. Rogers on it, has Jantz. Rogers stick handles the puck away. Here's Cruz, high circle, loads up a shot. Bounced off the butt of Rogers, Sean Rogers, and the Cornhuskers defenseman. There are 2 Rogers on the ice, one for each team. One spelled with a D and one without. So this one's sent down, and there's going to be a delayed penalty on Arkansas, I believe.
Yeah, they're going to take Ethan Rogers.
Cross check. That might have killed any momentum Arkansas had. We can only hope not. Rogers is going to the box. Yeah, they don't know yet. The linesman will skate it down to the other end here shortly. It'll be a 5-on-4. Ethan Rogers to the box. Not a great penalty from him behind the play. Only his 6th penalty minute of the year. Romero trying to figure out which side of the ice he needs to be on. Well, it was an icing as well, so they are going to take it to the neutral zone. So icing plus the penalty, it does bring it down just outside of Arkansas's zone. So a favorable face-off location, and Gahudashvili takes it away. Gahudashvili on the puck far side. Oh, he blows the tire. Detna right on it like a shark in water, smelling blood. Weber, tough angled shot. Romero to the near side. This one lifted off the referee to hit him right in the dome. So this one comes back around into neutral ice. On it here, the Cornhuskers. 6:45 to go in the period. 1:36 left in the penalty. Outlet pass to the near side. It's going to be taken away by Heiberg. Heiberg to the near side finds Detna, who wants to regroup. Evan Detna on the puck. Drop pass. Here's Leslie. Leslie has Detna far side. Opts to pass it to him. Detna shoved off the puck momentarily to the near side, has Heiberg. Heiberg into the zone, stick handling, leaves one off there momentarily for Weber, who has to stab it back over to the far side. Big hit laid on by Romero again. He has brought the physicality today in all the good ways that you would expect. Gahudashvili takes a rough hit in the corner as half the penalty is gone. Leslie on the puck. Arkansas getting a quick change. They had too many men there for a moment. Got lucky, got away with one. On the far side, Bierenstrauch hits a tough angled shot. Arkansas easily clears it down the ice. Nice job, Johnny on the spot. Gahudashvili racing to the bench there, along with Chapman. They'll get a few new forwards and a new defenseman on the ice. Patterson on along with Freeman. Freeman's had a good game with an assist so far. Freeman's going to get the puck here at neutral ice. Freeman chips it along to himself. He's going to pressure the play and just opt to retreat as Pate takes it out the far side. Off the skate of Patterson. Patterson turns back towards the zone. Sorry, that's Freeman still pressuring the play. Book and Patterson chase after it. Behind the net, centering pass there. Right out front, saved there by Haynes. And that's going to kill off the rest of the Rogers minor. Rogers ready to go to the bench as soon as he gets out of the box. 3 seconds to go in the penalty, and blown coverage behind the play here as Davis runs it down in the corner. Centering pass, nice little tip away there by Book. Another shot whistled wide to the far side. Borlas with a head of steam trying to shoulder his man off the puck. Arkansas on it, and Freeman just whiffed on it. Had a good shift there, but at the end of one, just wants to get off the ice. Cornhuskers, outlet pass to the far side. They're in the midst of a change. Good job by the Cornhuskers player not to step on while that puck was over there. Far side, Asher. Asher has motor. Asher having a tough time handling it. Just has to dump, and Borlas gives chase. He's got a man in his hip pocket there. In the corner's Pate. The boards are banging now. Centering pass there, steered aside nicely in front of the net by Brandt. Brandt missed the majority of the action in the first period with the misconduct penalty. He served into centering pass out front. Shot saved by Haynes. What a save. Came way out to cut down the angle. And they're going to blow that dead for icing. I don't know. I think he could have gotten to that one. But either way, a nice save by Haynes as he cuts down the angle.
Yeah, a couple nice saves here. Nice pass in front, and Haynes had to make the quick adjustment to that one. Good defense at first, but a nice job just to chip it out in front. And Haynes had some trouble with that one, ate him up a bit, but once again, good defense in front, clears out the garbage and saves a goal there.
Far side, Borlis looking to work it out. Here's Motor. Ethan Motor's been quiet tonight. Normally one of the hustle players on the team. Hasn't been quiet in a bad way, just haven't gotten to call his name much. Asher dumps one into the zone. On the puck, there's Leslie. Leslie out the far side. Arkansas settles it down. Jantz not able to do anything with it. Jantz has to retreat. Near side, Hershey. Near side boards tipped into the zone by Carricker. Leslie on the puck. Leslie, stick handling. Almost threw one right into the gut of Asher. A quick shot there, saved down easily by Kopp.
It's been a physical game. A lot of good hits. A couple of dirty ones not called. A near fight with the helmets off. But I think for the most part, both teams keeping their cool and playing within the rules of the game. But some good physical hockey. It's been fun to watch, and that's what you want to see, especially if it's a low-scoring game. Give the crowd something to cheer about.
I think if you were to ask both coaches, too, I think they'd be happy with the officiating so far. Arkansas looking for the puck. To the near side, out of the zone. Here come the Cornhuskers, 2-on-2 the other way. Nice little stick save there as Arkansas regroups. Jantz back behind the net. On it here is Rogers out of the zone. That one did hit a stick. That one hit a stick on the other end of the ice off a Cornhusker stick, and they're going to call it an icing. Run that one back.
Let me see.
Arkansas trying to break out here. As you can see, Rogers is right there, and then that hits a Cornhusker stick.
Yeah, sure
right
did.
in front of the net.
I thought it had hit the Razorback player streaking up the middle, but it was the defender right on him.
Arkansas punished for a missed call there after I was just praising the referees and the linesmen tonight. Back the other way. Into the zone. Arkansas offside here. They're going to have to check it up. On the puck now, Brown behind the net. He lost control of it. I think that ice is a little dirty out there. It's hard to control the puck right now. Rogers stands a man up. Here come the Cornhuskers down on goal there. Haynes able to make the easy save. Jantz, oh, a nice toe drag move in a phone booth back there. Jantz stick handling through traffic. Jantz with a head of steam onside. Jantz into the offensive zone. Has a man centering up there. That's Duenwald, and it's easily sticked aside by the Cornhuskers. Outlet pass, far side. Brown misses his target, and Arkansas is able to regroup. Jantz on the puck again. Called his name a few times on this shift as this one's lifted back to neutral ice. It's gloved down. That's a hand pass. No call. Right off the glove of a Nebraska Cornhusker and right to a stick of a Nebraska Cornhusker. Should have been an offensive zone faceoff, and instead it's a turnover. Arkansas almost turned it back over as Borlis fires a shot, saved down. Boy, howdy.
Yeah, I think we need to get to the intermission, get this ice cut, get those refs some water. Everybody needs to regroup. A little bit of sloppy play all around. Like you said, I don't know if it's the ice or what it is, but it seems like both teams are having trouble and definitely benefit from some fresh ice.
Hudashvili tries to load up a shot. Easy save to the side by Kopp. Far side now. Chapman trying to settle the puck down. Borlis is on it. Borlis has a man in the center. Borlis stick handling move back behind the net. Now Kilgore. Kilgore at the high point shot in front, and the net came off its moorings. Shades of 2015 coming back to haunt us all.
Yeah, thought they had that problem fixed, but yeah, it looked like an Arkansas player just went crashing into Kopp and knocked it off, so good whistle.
Faceoff will come outside the zone. 1:28 to go, second period. Chapman. Quick faceoff there. It was stolen away right to Borlis. Some frustrated Arkansas fans here after this building just popped off at the end of a long stretch where Nebraska was dominating this game.
Gifford's goal really re-energized the crowd, but a couple of penalties later, and Arkansas is back to square one, it feels like. Down a goal. Chip pass through the traffic, down below the goal line, Gahudashvili. Bank pass finds Borlas. Borlas at the point has Kilgore. Kilgore loads up a shot, easy save. I think that one might have been going wide. Minute to go, second period, 2-1. We'll see what line Coach Sims wants to go with. And it's one thing that I think Coach Sims feels like he might be lacking this year is that go-to line that he can just put on the ice in these intense situations. Tonight it's been Chapman and Gahudashvili, but on other nights it hasn't been. Gahudashvili turns a shot towards net, stolen away by Weber. Chapman, stick lifted there at center ice, and Detna dumps it into the zone. 50 seconds to go. End of period, Gahudashvili out the far side, Romero. Centering pass missed the stick of Borlas. Borlas lost it, and Brandt's on it. Brandt tries to send it into the zone. Oh, that one stung Chapman. He's going to get off the ice as quickly as possible as Romero tries to send one up for Chapman, who does not want the puck. 28 seconds to go in the period. Down the ice, no icing. Out of the net to play it is Haynes. He settles it down for Romero. Pressuring the play is Weber. Now down there is Heiberg. Heiberg not able to take the puck off the stick of the Arkansas player. They'll send it to neutral ice. Gifford around one, the goal scorer for Arkansas in this game. Gifford around the net. Gifford looking for a centering pass. Does have Freeman there. Those two have hooked up once tonight. 5 seconds to go in the period. Here's Patterson, just chips one towards the net. Nobody home. Here's Freeman, just tries to throw one off the skate of Koch. Can't do so, and the time will expire. Well, the Nebraska Cornhuskers have come in to the Jones Center and have put on a show. They've done an excellent job of shutting down the Arkansas rushes when they can and not putting too many quality chances on net are the Razorbacks.
Yeah, they did manage to get the one goal. It was on a 2-on-1, but like I mentioned earlier in that period, Arkansas's MO really is trying to set up in the offensive zone, move the puck around, and try to get their goals that way. This year, you really don't have that coast-to-coast type guy that can't mack it to you, who could just skate it in and create from there. Christian has tried a couple of times, and I think he's finding out it's a little bit harder than McAtee made it look, but Arkansas able to get on the board there, but Nebraska gets their second goal of the game as well, a 1-to-1 period there, and they're going to take a lead here into this second intermission.
Well, Nebraska does average right around 2.5, 3 goals a game, so we are expecting that they're going to bring it to Arkansas here in the third period, Reach.
I think both teams kind of wore down a little bit that second period. They both got their spark. Arkansas couldn't maintain it, and was probably just have to be glad to get out of it, just still down a goal. 2 straight periods, 2 straight intermissions where the talk in the locker room has to be about we've got to get a goal.
Well, the other end of the ice hasn't looked good for Arkansas either, though. Having troubles in the defensive zone, some sloppy play has really led to 2 Nebraska goals. Not enough to just say we can lean on Sam Haynes all day long, and they did used to do that in the past, and now they're getting exposed a little bit for it, Corey.
Yeah, and really just got to stop the turnovers, and same for Nebraska. I've noticed a few turnovers there. That's what led to the Arkansas goal. A little miscommunication at the blue line led to that 2-on-1, but both teams have a lot to talk about and a lot to clean up heading into this third period, and I think we got some good hockey ahead of us.
Well, 2 goals on 18 shots for Nebraska, and getting so far, the game winner to this point in the game was the opening goal by Ben McGinnis. But Evan Detna does extend the score to 2-1. Arkansas on the other end, it was Jason Gifford netting one from Tanner Freeman. So we'll see what happens in the third period. 11 minutes on the clock. We'll wait for that period to start. Don't go anywhere.
40 minutes done and dusted. We're here for the third period of action. Corry Porter, Rich Sanders, and Matt Martens alongside me, EJ Sanders. Well, it's been an excellent game. We can say that much for sure, but Arkansas has looked a little bit sloppy, and Nebraska has capitalized on some excellent opportunities.
Yeah, once again, winning the race to the puck. You see them lined up, ready to go. Arkansas still trying to get figured out, and that's kind of indicative of how this game has gone. Nebraska outplaying the Hogs a little bit, but Arkansas hanging tough on their home ice and only trailed by a goal, able to cut into that Nebraska lead in that second period. They do lead in the shot column.
Arkansas does. Down below the goal line now. On it, here's Rogers. Rogers up the near side boards, trying to work it out of the zone down the ice, and that's going to go for an icing. Well, faceoff will come down to the left of Sammy Haynes. It's going to be one back, and Arkansas's got the puck. Bank pass up the far side. On it, here's Gahudishvili. Gahudishvili back post. Oh, couldn't tuck it home with Sam Carricker. Arkansas behind the net, playing from his buttocks there is Leslie. Leslie pinching it against the boards, just soccers it along. Arkansas can't pry it free. Near side now, Gahudishvili. Sorry, that's Duenwald. Duenwald out front, and Carricker having a tough time collecting the puck right now as it's sent down the ice towards goal, and it's going to be just on goal, and Haynes has to make the save. To the near side boards. Arkansas on it. Duenwald just whips one into the zone, a turnover there, and the Cornhuskers work it out the far side. Stepping up on the play is Rogers. He takes a spill, comes to the near side now, and on the puck is Jacobsman. Near side. Book. Gahudishvili can't control it. Arkansas steals it away. Bortles out front. Stick handle shot. Saved by Kopp. Rebound still there. Kicked out front. Arkansas fires a quick shot. Hershey can't get it by. 18:35 to go. Arkansas almost caught Nebraska napping. As this one's sent down for an icing, and Nebraska's got to keep a tired line out there. Well, an excellent opportunity for the Razorbacks.
Yeah, just Bortles. Tries to go backhand to forehand, but Kopp having none of it. Able to hug that post tightly. Get it right out front, but couldn't get another shot off. A good save there by Kopp, but a good chance by Bortles. He almost gets the equalizer.
Face off to the right of Kopp. It's going to be one back. A shot there by Book. It's going to be steered aside by Kopp. Chapman, takes a spill into the corner there. Just lost an edge as Gahudishvili's on the puck on the far side. Hershey on it now. Hershey fires a shot through traffic. Saved down there. That's blocked down, I should say, by a man in front. Book able to hold the line. Gahudishvili whips a shot towards net. Easy save. Rebound there! Chapman scores! 2-2! Arkansas ties it up. Oh, that one stepped through Alex Kopp. And the Razorbacks are on the board to tie this one up.
Take a look at it here. Nice job holding the line by Gahudishvili, and Kopp just couldn't find it. Once again, just throws it towards the net. And then Bortles is just waiting right there, but Chapman comes from the back door, and Arkansas ties this game at 2, and we get another hog call here at the Jones Center.
Well, we'll see who they give the goal to. Gahudishvili led the charge there. I'm wondering if it trickled in before Chapman touched it. Either way, it's 2-2. Nebraska, far side, looking to work it out of the zone. Arkansas stands a man up. There's a couple of guys on top of each other and just into the zone offside. Freeman did not recognize that Patterson was tangled up behind the play. 17:53 to go, third period, and Arkansas again makes the building erupt here early in the third.
Yeah, that's what they needed. Come out early and throw that first punch, and now it's a dogfight for the next 17:53 to see who wants to take this one.
Absolutely. Nebraska to the near side. A little touch pass out of the zone. Finds Marolda. Marolda. McGinnis turns it over. Romero. Down into the zone, all the way down. No icing here. Bank pass far side by Rogers. Looking for McGinnis. McGinnis. It's shut down there by Freeman. Freeman's had an excellent game as a forechecking forward. Romero on the puck, another guy who's been noticeable for the Razorbacks in all the right ways. To the far side, Kilgore on it. Backhand pass has Gifford. Gifford outlet to Patterson. Patterson on the puck. Centering pass missed the stick of Freeman. Freeman to the near side now. Arkansas trying to work it back along into the zone. Patterson lost control of it and sent down the ice. This one's going to go for an icing. So another tired line situation here for the Cornhuskers, and Arkansas has made them pay. Cruz, face off one back, Gahudashvili. Duenwald down into the corner. Getting those guys mixed up today as Cruz pressures the play. Duenwald, drop pass to the near side now. Off the boards, down the ice, and now Rogers is on it. Bank pass to the far side. Backhand, near side, now here's Rogers. Rogers lost control of it. No, couldn't take advantage of it there were the Cornhuskers. Jantz on the puck, free puck into the corner. Oh, a bad pass by Jantz. A couple of guys take a spill. It's a 4-on-3 the other way if Arkansas hurries. It's two Nebraska players behind the play. Here's Rogers near side. Jantz to the low slot. Has a man backdoor, and Arkansas just waited too long. Duenwald, another shot by Rogers right on target. Arkansas can't capitalize. High slot opportunity by Duenwald, and he doesn't pull the trigger.
Yeah, that was one pass too many here.
Jantz, I should say.
He did that earlier, too. He was down low, and he just didn't want to take the shot. Tries to make the pass, and sometimes you just got to be selfish and take that shot.
Arkansas, we've been talking about it, hasn't made a lot of golden opportunities for themselves, and when they have, they passed up on them. And Jantz has done it twice in this game. We'll see if he makes the correction here late. Little punt back to central ice. Leslie settles it down, and he gets loaded up by Chris Jantz. Oh, a massive hit and a shot down on goal. Kopp is going to have to cover it up, and Arkansas gets an offensive zone faceoff. Motor a little stick tap after the play. As Walter Brandt takes a little exception to that and goes and has a conversation with the referee. 16 minutes to go, third period. Well, it's Alex Kopp versus Sam Haynes at this point.
Yeah. Got to play good defense, no dumb turnovers, and stay out of the penalty box. I think that's the key for both teams here.
Nebraska is still pleading, I think, for a penalty there.
Yeah, Arkansas is throwing the body around, and they're hitting them up high, but I think they're getting him in the chest. But,
it's stick tap after the play, and they're still talking about it. Dead now, long conversation to no appeal to the referee. Referee, no sympathy on that one. Hershey on the puck. Bank pass into the corner. On it, here's Chapman. Chapman back to the point, has Hershey. Hershey on his backhand, tried to work it back into the zone. It's turned over, and here comes Detton. Sorry, that's Heiberg looking for Detton. To the near side now. This is going to be Borlis looking to work it out of the zone. It's picked off there by Weber. To the far side, there's Hershey. Hershey shut down. Detton on the puck. Right-handed stick, chipped across, stolen away. Gahudashvili shot is saved by Kopp. He swallows it up that time.
Yeah, another turnover once again. Gahudashvili read that the whole way, and great save by Kopp.
Nice little free safety play there by Gahudashvili. Make the play. Chapman to take the face-off. He had to hustle into the circle and take it right away. Book able to knock it around the boards. Far side, going to be Pate on the puck. Pate stands his man up. Soccered along there by Borlis, and now back to the point. Hershey throws a shot through traffic. Nice glove save by Kopp sliding across. 15-17 to go, third period. Well, an excellent Friday night. When the Hawks football team has been struggling all year, you can see how the fans turn out for the hockey team.
Need to get some excitement somewhere.
Arkansas back to the point. Hershey finds his way to the bench. They are going to take this one out of the zone. Looks like it went off of Nebraska's stick, but Hershey, no appeal. Takes his medicine. Hershey on the puck. Has Freeman near side. He does get it over to Freeman, who tips it into the zone. He'll pressure the play there. Rogers off the boards. Patterson up on the play. Patterson on the puck. Drops one off for his line mate Gifford, and down in the corner is Freeman. Freeman looking for a pass along. It's stolen away there by Bierenstrauch. Out the far side, Arkansas holds the line. Nice job by Hershey to dump it back in, and on it now is Brown. Brown stick handles. Near side boards, Arkansas has the pressure on the play and a hit behind the play by Gifford. And he is beside himself. I don't even know what happened. It was behind the net.
He finished his check.
He's going to go to the box for interference.
No. I don't know about that one. Yeah.
Oh, that's a finished check. I don't know what.
That is a clean hit.
That is a tough break for Arkansas. They need to kill this penalty off now. Cruz and Duenwald on the ice alongside Romero and Kilgore on the far side. Kilgore gets this puck. He's just going to try to lift this one out of the zone, and does. He does clear the line, and nice job by Cruz as this one finds its way out of play.
Yeah, Arkansas's just got to buckle down, kill this penalty off, and reset afterwards.
Duenwald to take the face-off. Arkansas, a lot of movement on the face-offs. Feels like right now. To the far side. Kilgore, nice job just to send his man off the puck, sit down the ice, and now on it here is going to be Matthew Leslie, who had a stellar first period, a quiet second period, and is reemerged here in this third. 1.5 minutes to go on the Gifford minor penalty for interference or roughing, one or the other. Arkansas going to stand Evan Detna up. And back the other way comes Duenwald. He'll lift a backhand back to neutral ice. And Cruz makes a big check there as Romero just sends one down the ice. Good job by the top PK unit. Kilgore staying out on the ice along with Romero. And on now comes Motor and Patterson. A couple of veteran players will try to make something happen. Motor runs his man into the boards. Nice physical play by the smaller stature. And on it here is Leslie to the far side. He sends one along and a huge hit right into the stanchion. Oh, that's right where the bench ends. A tough situation, but right back on his feet there was Heiberg. Another centering pass. Backdoor, rebound there, scored. Near side, Weber able to knock it home. And a power play goal at the worst time for the Razorbacks.
Yeah, just working it down low, and Haynes couldn't handle that one. And it finds the back of the net. Tough break for the Hogs, but got some work to do now. A lot of time left.
Well, the Cornhuskers have responded in kind. It's been a back and forth game. To the near side now, the Cornhuskers look to work it back along into the corner. On it there momentarily was Treader. Arkansas looking for the puck. Back behind the net now, Borlas, little bank pass across, has his partner over there, that's Jantz. Jantz has Rogers behind him, he'll leave it for him. Outlet pass now is going to hit the tape of Borlas. 2-on-2 into the zone, Gahudashvili on the back post. Shot there is blocked down nicely in front by Jacobsma. Arkansas on the puck. Back the other way, though, come the Cornhuskers. Arkansas scrum for it on the far side. In the offensive zone, here's Jantz. He'll step up. Jantz with an opportunity here, just passes off on it. Was on his backhand that time at the high slot. I think a good decision. Stolen away momentarily off the heel of the stick of Chapman. Comes to the near side on the blue line, and here come the Cornhuskers. Back into the zone. Cornhuskers have to retreat. On it here is going to be Pate. Pate lifts one to the blue line, stolen away by the Razorbacks. Sloppy play in front by the Cornhuskers, and a shot by Chapman finds the gut of Kopp. And we have another stoppage with 12:31 to go in this third period. And just a deflating goal there by the Cornhuskers, Rich.
That sure was. Arkansas just picked up some momentum. Really had it since the, more of it anyway, since the midpoint of the second period, and that just took it right out of them.
The fastest linesman in the West is what I'll say. This guy drops the puck right when he gets it sometimes. Arkansas had to clear a couple of guys off the ice. Quick shot there, found its way wide of the net. Down into the corner now, Arkansas on it. Oh, that's a big hit from behind. Duenwald absorbing that one. And another big hit by Arkansas to respond. Cruz on the puck. Checking up the offside was Duenwald. Hard around the boards to the near side along the blue paint. Book pinching down from his D spot, just tries to work it along. Duenwald on it. Behind the net, stolen away nicely there by Rogers. Arkansas able to hold the zone. Momentarily, Duenwald On the near side, Marolda trying to get down in on the action for the Cornhuskers, and they will break it out. No, they won't. Duenwald stole it away right at the blue line. Tries to look for a turning pass, has Book at the blue line, just dumps it in instead. Motor absorbs the check. Cruz, Duenwald out front. Couldn't get that one on target. He's missed the target quite a bit today. Duenwald to the near side. He had a couple of good opportunities. He's whiffed on a couple of open chances. We'll see if Duenwald can slot one home to make up for some other things. Another opportunity there. Duenwald doesn't opt for the one-timer this time. That is a tough shot to make. As Duenwald gets stood up, Book is going to be on the puck. Nice little stick handling move around one. He lays one off for Corey Warden, who throws a low shot in front there. Backhand opportunity goes wide, and Duenwald finds his way to the bench. Warden absorbing a couple of checks. He's got a stick there right in the knee as it goes to the far side. Another big hit laid on by Motor. My goodness, the physicality by Ethan Motor today, and there's a Nebraska player down on the ice. He finds his way off the ice. That's Ben McGinnis, who had the opening goal in this game. Tip pass along. Here's Warden. Warden on the puck. Cruz, drop pass. Romero loads one up. Tipped in front. Kopf makes the save. Hershey on the puck, and that one goes out of play. 10:42 to go, third period of action. Arkansas buzzing the Nebraska goaltender.
Yeah, almost looks like a power play, really setting up in the zone. Nebraska looks content to just kind of sit back and let them work and, try to play that defense there, not getting real aggressive. And, it may play in Arkansas's favor. Let's see if they're able to get one of those one-timers off. Good puck movement side to side, but not a whole lot of shots towards the net yet.
I think the team who's least sloppy in their defensive zone at the end of this game is going to win it, as both teams have not shown a lot of poise in their own end, and racing after it just ahead was Kilgore. Great job by Kilgore to outrace Jake Quevedo, the freshman from Lincoln, Nebraska.
Yeah, Kilgore's like a Mack truck when it gets moving. That's a big kid.
Kilgore is listed as one of the larger guys on the team, 6'2", 235 for Arkansas. This is a big Nebraska team that came in here today as well. They're, I think, on average, much larger than the Razorbacks, but Arkansas, I think, has had the majority of the physical chances, including by that young man there, Ethan Motor, who's been all over the ice hitting people at 5'8", 175. Awkward spill into the boards there, far side by Asher. Outlet pass near side. Romero able to hold the line. Warden a tough angled shot, easily stopped down there by Kopf. Well, we got half a period left of action. Like I said, it's really going to come down to the breakout, Rich.
Arkansas had possession there for about a minute and a half and had some chances. The Razorbacks have to keep it down there and get the tying goal.
Face off one back by the Cornhuskers. Bank pass off the boards. Kilgore finishes his check, comes down for an icing.
Now the last three plays here for Nebraska have been icings or near icing. Wonder if they're content to try to win this by a single goal. Haven't really stayed aggressive on offense since they got that power play goal earlier this period.
Quick shot there, save down. Freeman charging towards the net. Offs the stop there as Gregory Pate gets in the way. Detna again shrugging his shoulders at the referee, wanting a penalty. The referee not granting one. Kopf to Detna. Back behind the net. Sorry, that was Peyton. Patterson stands a man up. Detna gets stood up at center ice. Weber, Detna, and Heiberg on the ice. And on the puck here is Pate. He turns the puck over. Just careless with the puck there. Freeman's shot there, easily blocked down by Pate. Had to make up for his error. Far side now. Shot through traffic. Rebound still there. Still loose. Scored on the back post. Jason Gifford blows a kiss to the Cornhuskers bench. And we have ourselves a tie game.
Second goal of the game for Gifford. And it's a big one. Just tough, gritty play from the Hogs here. Nice shot from the point there, and it's just loose in front. Can't be handled by Kopf. See if we get one more look at it.
Gifford with a 2-goal game. And he doubles his goal total on the season to this point. He's now at 4. Gahudashvili into the zone, and Arkansas keeping the pressure up. Well, the goal they gave up was on a power play. They got to play clean the rest of the way. Nebraska looks like they've been on the back foot when it comes to 5-on-5 hockey. To the near side boards, Arkansas with all the momentum. 9 minutes to go to the far side. Here's Jantz. Jantz out to Gahudashvili. Into neutral ice. He'll fire a low shot. Kopp will swallow it up. And Arkansas has another offensive zone faceoff. They have been dominant in this department so far today.
Yeah, and I got the shots at 34-19 in favor of Arkansas. I keep looking at that 19 thinking maybe I've missed a shot somewhere for Nebraska, but really I don't think Sam Haynes has seen a whole lot this period. Obviously the one goal on the board definitely counts for something, but Arkansas getting the better of them in the shot category.
This game does seem so important. It's going to feel like one win is 2 wins. I think it might turn into another one tomorrow night for whoever wins this game. As this one almost rolls in off the skate of Leslie. Rogers, another shot towards the traffic. Stick lift there by Borlas goes begging, and Arkansas will have to regroup. Jantz on the puck. Chris Jantz, we'll see what he can do late in this third period. Arkansas on it again. This is Rogers. 8:20 to go. Third period. Jantz on the far side. The veteran defenseman has a man near side. Works to Borlas right on his tape. Nice pass. Drop pass. Finds Rogers. Through pass there. Couldn't hit its target. Now on the puck is Gahudashvili. He'll just whip one into the corner and keep the pressure up on this Cornhuskers defense. Borlas behind the net now. To the near side. Duenwald pressuring the play. He'll chip one down into the corner. And on it here is Arkansas. Centering pass. Oh, couldn't find the stick of Chapman. Book down below the goal line. Here's Borlas. Arkansas gets a change of defenseman. Gahudashvili out front. This one's stopped down nicely by Kopp. He's shut down the play before you can get a shot off. Another centering pass missed its mark, and Gahudashvili will hustle off. Cruz is on the ice now for Arkansas. I haven't seen much of him in this game. Book on it. Has Cruz on the drop. He does drop it to Cruz. Cruz, nice stick handling move around one. There's Hershey. He'll whip one to the back post shot. They're going to give it to him. A goal for Arkansas. The net came off its moorings. It's 4-3. And Alex Kopp is beside himself. J.D. Duenwald. I mean, this net looks like it's off.
Yeah, you can see him kick it off there.
They're going to give Arkansas the goal on that. That net is off its moorings. Now, I think if I'm Nebraska, I'm feeling the same way.
Yeah, they're going to talk about it, but it is the goaltender Kopp who kicks it off as he slides across.
I'm wondering if they're saying because the shot, in his mind, the shot got off before the net came off its moorings. Is the way the referee is looking at that, since it was on Kopp's accord that thing came off its moorings. I think that's the explanation that the head coach over there, Reed Fuller, is getting.
Yeah.
And just like that, Arkansas has their first lead of the game late in the third period. Well, Nebraska's got to turn up the 5-on-5 pressure. They got their top line on the ice. Weber soccers it along to the near side. Tough angled shot by Detna. Goes begging to the far side. Pate through traffic, and Haynes hasn't seen a lot of action. He's got to stay sharp, Rich.
Made a nice save there with the right-handed glove.
Feels like a little bit of vindication for Arkansas. The weak penalty call led to the power play goal, and I think they get one back with the net coming off its moorings.
Tough save there by Haynes, and he shuts it down. Gives up the body, dives across the crease, and Sam Haynes keeps this score a 1-goal game.
Heck of a play by Haynes off the face-off here. Big rebound, given up once again. Nice pass. Good backhand, but just tries to be as big as he can, makes chest safe.
Well, just a difference in body language right now for Arkansas's bench versus Nebraska's bench. Hunched over the boards are the Nebraska players. They look like they're sucking wind over there, while Arkansas is all standing straight up. They're ready to go. They're ready for their next shift. We'll see if Nebraska can get some energy going here. Arkansas has brought life back into the building. Haynes has a miscommunication there with Kilgore to the near side. Kilgore trying to work it out of the zone. A centering pass, missed the target of Detna. Arkansas's got to be careful. They have not been good in their defensive zone today, and Nebraska all of a sudden is showing some life on this end of the ice. They've got their top line out there. Gahudashvili lets that one through, and Arkansas will clear the zone. Gahudashvili will knock it forward. He fires a tough angled shot. Rebound still there. Gahudashvili able to stop up in time. Nebraska not able to clear the zone. Patterson can't do anything with it. Rogers on it now. Rogers lifted back into the zone. It's chipped past him into the corner, and there's Pate. Arkansas's got to check up and offside. Patterson going to go up on the forecheck now. Behind the net is Pate. He looks to break out, lays one off in a dangerous area. Arkansas able to regroup it, neutralizes. It's turned over. Rogers on the puck. 5:44 to go in this game. Gifford on the ice. 2 goals in this one. This line has been excellent tonight. Patterson, Gifford, and Freeman. As Gifford tries to slam one home. Rebound still there, and it's still loose. And coming away with it are the Cornhuskers. Arkansas's got to hustle back. Lifted into the air. Nice defensive play by Yance. Able to play center field and knock that one down. On it here is Yance into the zone. He's trying to make something happen. Chris Yance on his backhand. Behind the net. Gets shoved hard into the boards there by Pate. Pate trying to get the puck off of Yance's skate. And he's doing a good job of sheltering it in the corner. Arkansas doesn't mind killing time. Gifford out front, reaches out for it, not able to do anything with it. Now Patterson, off the crossbar and out of play. I'm not certain if that caught the shoulder of the goaltender, but some exciting action on both ends of the ice with 5:01 to go.
Yeah, both teams being tough, working against the boards, trying to dig it out, and it's Arkansas who comes away with it. And the puck here, I think a little piece of that. Kopp got a piece of it. Good save.
Cruz wins the faceoff near side. Duenwald shelters it along to the near side corner. Offensive zone for Arkansas. Here's Cruz. Cruz stick handling here. Just fires a tough angled shot. Nice job by Kopp. Staying aware of the situation there with 4:50 to go. Arkansas content with having it on this end of the ice, whereas Nebraska felt like earlier they were content with just throwing some of the pucks down the ice.
Yeah, I think Arkansas is going to try to extend this lead. They don't want to sneak out of here with a 1-goal win.
Well, the puck banging around. It's 3-on-4 the other way as Nebraska works it into the zone. A little head of steam, and a quick shot off the face mask. Haynes makes the save. Up the near side boards, here comes Cruz. Outlet pass finds Chapman. Cruz and Chapman working it along. High circle shot. Doesn't find his way by. Kopp almost got fooled on that one. He started to move right, saw it coming back to his left, and that big body was able to stick a big pad out there and make a save.
Good flexibility, as you'd expect from a goaltender, but a man that big, it's still impressive to see. You know, he was ready to slide across to that right side, but able to keep that left leg pad and that glove out to the left side and makes a good save there.
Motor loses this face-off. It's going to be Leslie behind the net. Leslie, outlet pass to the far side. They're going to go with their top line maybe the rest of the way here. Don't know how long they're going to keep Detna and crew on the ice. Detna stick handling through his man, and the down low pass is going to be picked off here by Motor. Motor, outlet pass, tipped into the zone nicely by Gahudashvili, steered aside by Kopp into the corner. Gahudashvili avoids the hit as well as retains the puck to his teammate Borlas. Gahudashvili behind the net. Centering pass there, missed its mark, but Hershey's able to regroup. He'll throw one into the corner. Not sure if that was intentional or not, but it does wind up in the corner, and now it winds up out of play, and the time is trickling away in this game. 3:51 to go, third period.
I'd expect a timeout at some point here from Nebraska if they're not able to get the equalizer here in the next minute or two, and perhaps a pulled goalie. We'll keep an eye out for that for you.
Face off one to the side here by the Cornhuskers. Gifford pressuring the play, though. Arkansas trying to pick it free. Into the corner, Freeman. Freeman, Gifford, and Patterson. Really got to be the top line for Keller Sims tonight. And this is the go-to line right now in crunch time. 3.5 to go, and it's their hustle that's doing it. And here's Romero. Romero on a breakaway. One-on-one. Fires. Scores. Put it away. 3:27 to go in the third. Your Arkansas Razorbacks have come all the way back.
Got to feel good for Brian Romero. Gets his first goal of the season. Really been struggling trying to get on the board. You know he's been frustrated, but excellent play there, and he just steps up. And
how about these fans? A 5-hog call night. They have stuck with the Razorbacks all the way from the start, trailing most of the game, but the third period have really taken over.
The fans have shown out tonight. They could have left at any time when Arkansas was trailing, as you said, and they just stuck around, stuck with their team, and Arkansas is taking the lead. And we'll see if this potential win for the Razorbacks could turn into 2 tomorrow, as they have a 3:15 start against this same Cornhuskers team. Doing a stopping motion at the blue line. He'll just send it into the corner. Arkansas just going to treat the rest of this game like a penalty kill, and a very aggressive one at that. They're going to try to keep it in Nebraska's end. We see them do this all the time. They're just going to try to work it around their zone. They're not worried about scoring now that they have a 2-goal lead. Inlet pass off of Romero's stick. On it here. Sticked off of it, and Duenwald just shoves it down the ice. Regrouping here are the Cornhuskers. Cruz off the boards. Chapman holds on to it. Chip back into the zone. He'll go for a change. Yeah, it's going to be a fire drill on that Arkansas bench. They're just going to keep fresh legs rolling in and out of the ice. Meanwhile, the Cornhuskers got to get something going. As this one's sent down, that might be an icing. We'll see if there's a raised hand anywhere. I do not see one. Must have been tipped into the zone. 2:20 to go. Third period. Arkansas keeping the pressure up. 2-goal lead. And who would have thought after really 50 minutes of even hockey that the Arkansas Razorbacks would be up 2 goals at this point. 2:06 to go. Third period. On it, here's Rogers, stick handling through the traffic. Nice wheeling pass just off the toe of Gahudashvili's stick. Yance on it. Lost it there for a moment. Carricker able to slam it to the near side boards. This one down on goal. Had to make a quick save there off the bounding puck was Haynes. On it behind the net now is Yance. Under 2 to play. It's going to be a true penalty kill now for Arkansas as they send this one down. They're going to say no icing. Not hustling to the puck there was Brandt, and Arkansas is going to get the advantage. On it here, Carricker centering past Borlas out front. Nice pass down low, couldn't find its target. Tried to center it again, was Arkansas, and down into the corners Weber. He makes a hit, and on it now is Brown. Zach Brown, far side, outlet pass. Off the heel of the stick into the zone, wide of the net. No icing. On its Book, 1:18 to go. Book just splits 2 defenders, and Book is on the puck again. Book at the high circle. Book with a head of steam, can't find his way by. A centering pass there, misses its mark. Gifford, backhand shot looking for a hat trick with 1 minute to go. Well, they may keep Gifford out there to try and net him that hat trick, but it's just been a stellar game here in this third period. I'll say it's stellar third period by the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like they're going to try to pull the goaltender at some point here. I think they're just content to let it play out. And Arkansas won't give them a chance. Their heavy forecheck continues.
Well, outlet pass does find the stick of a forechecking player and into the zone. Here comes Nebraska. As McCray puts this one to the back post. Another rebound out there for Weber and just lifted off the boards there by Gifford to neutral ice. A nice job there with puck control. 33 seconds to go in this game, and Gifford's on the puck. Gifford into the offensive zone looking for a hat trick. He's not going to give up the puck this late in the game, not with a 2-goal lead. 24 seconds to go. Hershey on it. They're going to try to send a shot through the traffic, I think, and get Gifford a tip, but nothing doing. And with 15 seconds to go, an outlet pass, Arkansas still got to stay on their toes as McCray's into the zone. He gets upended there by an Arkansas player. 8 seconds to go in this game. Down the ice. This one squirts out to neutralize. 4 seconds. Brandt's going to hold on to it. And your Arkansas Razorbacks close out the Nebraska Cornhuskers 5-3 on a Friday night showcase.
Excellent game from Arkansas. Way to battle back. They were trailing the entire game until that third period. Really showed a lot of grit, showed a lot of toughness, and able to fight their way back and, extend it to that 5-3 lead, getting that insurance goal late. Brian Romero, his first of the season. Once again, feel good for him, and it's good to see Arkansas really had to fight for this one. Didn't have the fresh legs we thought they might have after a 2-week break. Looked a little sloppy, but Nebraska really took it to them for most of the game, and impressive showing from the Cornhuskers team, and I think it just makes for an exciting game once again tomorrow when these teams rematch at 3:15.
Well, just an excellent performance in that third period. A 4-goal onslaught by the Razorbacks. Get a little help with the net off its moorings there, but Arkansas does end up netting enough goals to win this game.
It sure was a great third period. 2 big plays in the game. One was no whistle, didn't get the puck blown dead on the puck that snuck through for the second goal, and then the third goal, obviously with the net getting knocked off. you know, that's one of those calls. We don't see Arkansas get many of those. But Arkansas, as usual, ended up being the aggressor. Nebraska was the opportunist, and Arkansas figured out the key was don't give them opportunities in the third period. And although Nebraska got one and put Arkansas's back against the wall once again, it was the Razorbacks who responded. And then really, I think when they played their best was after they got the lead and continued to keep the puck down at Nebraska's end of the ice.
Yeah. When Nebraska had the lead, it just seemed like they were content to sit back, and it looked like an Arkansas power play at times. And you know, Arkansas caught a tough break on that. What we think was probably a poor penalty call and led to that power play goal for Nebraska. But you know, they fought their way back, and then you know, I think the Cornhuskers have a legitimate gripe at the other end when that net did come off its moorings when Kopp slid into it. You know, clearly not intentional, but you know, if that's the rule of you know, he's knocking it off himself and the puck went in, it was already shot, then you know, that's the rule to try to prevent something intentional like that happen. I think of a time, I think it was Hasek just turned around and flipped the net over and said, we're going to get a whistle here, guys. But
take the penalty shot, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I think you just got to fight through those tough breaks and show some resiliency, and I think Arkansas did that today.
It's a bang-bang play there on that end of the ice, and unfortunately Nebraska was on the losing end of this one, but we're expecting another great matchup tomorrow at 3:15. If these two teams run it back, I'd love to see Nebraska bring the same energy that they brought tonight, making it a battle for Arkansas from start to finish. And really, Arkansas did look like the lesser team for a lot of this game. But Arkansas fought through adversity and was able to net 4 goals in that third period, and they were able to come out on top. Well, that'll do it for us for here at the Jones Center. Your final score, Arkansas 5, Nebraska 3. And we will see you tomorrow at 3:15. Don't go anywhere. I say don't go anywhere. Go somewhere, go get some rest, and get ready for tomorrow's game. For Corry Porter and Rich Sanders and Matt Martens, my name's EJ Sanders. So long from the Jones Center.